Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Art of Creation Homestead. A little different look right now, but we're out here and we gotta harvest our popcorn. For any of you who aren't familiar with us, we enjoy growing popcorn so much. Like, if you've watched us any amount of time, you've probably heard me talk about loving to grow popcorn. Angela Kay and I absolutely adore growing popcorn because we love to sit down on a Saturday night, watch a movie, pop some popcorn. Well, this we can kind of control our popcorn a little bit by growing our own, so we can kind of control the quality of it, how it's grown. And honestly, this is just so stinking fun. We enjoy it so much because it's very simple. And so we're gonna talk about harvesting it today, what you want to do when you harvest it, and kind of how you know when it's ready to go.
Okay, this is kind of what you're looking for. You want your stalks to be dry. See how this is dry, and you can break it very easily. You want all of your stalks to be pretty much dry and brown. You can harvest it before that, but it's going to take a lot longer inside to make it ready to pop. Now you just want to break off your ears. And see, when you pull it back, you're going to see that your popcorn is already starting to get hard. Like, you can peck on it and it actually makes a sound.
Yeah.
But it's not fully ready yet at this point. You still have to let it dry a little bit more. But you want it as dry as you can possibly get it. You also do not want to harvest it after it's rained a lot on it and feels wet, because that will cause it to mold when you bring it inside. You don't want it to mold.
So now what we have here is two different varieties. It's called mini blue and mini pink. Okay, they're called mini because little bitty ears. It's not like sweet corn. Sweet corn is going to get bigger ears. Even a field corn that people grow for cornmeal and things of that nature is and for feed is much larger. Those are big ears of corn. These are very small. Okay, this is only a few inches long. They don't get very big at all, but they are very tasty. Look at that. This is one of the mini pink. Very beautiful, beautiful, beautiful look to it. So we're gonna go through and we're gonna harvest these. Okay, this is the mini pink on this side, and this is the mini blue on this side. Mini pink got much taller. I think we've got far more ears of that. We're gonna harvest it all, and when we harvest it, we also just kind of clean it up, pull everything out too at the same time. So after we get it harvested, we will come back here and show you how it looks once we start pulling off all the rest of the husks. One of the reasons why we like to grow our own popcorn is that, like, first of all, it's fun. Like I said, it's really fun. Like, this is small, that's a small one, right? So that's cool, but like, it don't matter. If you have a bunch of these, then once you shell all that off of there, then like, you have a whole lot of popcorn. You know, so one little thing, like if it's just small, okay, would you rather be a bigger piece? Sure, okay. But it's okay for it to be like that, because a lot of these add up. It's like you're growing volume or in quantity. You know, you get a lot of small ones and you get a larger volume. Now granted, if you had all bigger ones, you're gonna get more, sure. But it's no big deal if you don't. So this is a good example right here. It's a pink one, but it's small and it's kind of sparse. See, there's a lot of sparseness to it, but you're still getting popcorn off of that. It's not the end of the world, okay? So honestly, it's a low maintenance crop to grow. If you like to eat a lot of popcorn, then you can certainly get a lot of your food this way. Like, the point of people growing food is what, Angela?
To be more sustainable and to control what you're eating. Okay.
So you grow what you eat, right? Yeah. So like, we eat popcorn. Like, so while it may not be a meal, it may not be something that for a meal that we're growing, we're not growing beans and like sweet corn with this, but it's a snack. You know, it's something that we eat every Saturday night, almost. Yeah. We might take a break here and there and not eat popcorn one week, but like, we are eating what we grow when we eat that snack. And this is a beautiful piece of popcorn that turns into food for us. And like, this popcorn is far more nutritious than people realize too. And then it's heirloom popcorn, it's non-GMO popcorn, it's organic popcorn. Goes buy your stinking store brand or name brand popcorn, and you're not getting any of that. There's actually nutritional value in this, high in protein, high in fiber, and it's low in everything else. And there's no chemicals in it. Whereas your microwave popcorn you get in the store is GMO. It's been grown with all kinds of chemicals, and the little stuff that you pop it in probably has chemicals in it too. And then the butter, the fake butter they put on it, and the fake cheese that may be on it, or whatever you kind you're growing, or whatever kind you're buying, is all fake food. This right here, at least it's all real food.
And then the little patch that's inside every bag has a heavy percentage in it.
Exactly. So like this may feel like it's a waste for some people. It's really not. Like if you like to eat popcorn, if your family likes to eat popcorn, you can grow quite a bit of popcorn in a very small area in your garden. Like that spot really truly is only about 10 by 10 at biggest, maybe 8 by 10 or 8 by 8. It's a very small spot, and you just put the seeds in, keep it watered, a little bit of fertilizer. Don't take near as much fertilizer as sweet corn takes, and kind of leave it alone. It works so good. It is such an undervalued thing to grow as popcorn. It's so good.
And if you're thinking, well, I've got to pop this on the stove.
Right. Whirly pop.
If you're thinking, well, I've got to pop this on the stove.
Yeah.
And I don't want to do that.
Right.
We use a whirly pop.
Yep.
But if you want to pop this as microwave popcorn,
you could.
Guess what? You can put this in a bag with some oil and salt in just a little paper lunch sack with some oil and some salt. Put it in the microwave and it'll pop the same.
Yep.
It doesn't need that little cancer-causing pouch.
Right.
To be able to microwave it and to actually get it to pop.
Right. That's true. All right, here it is. Finished product. Sliding around. Now, what we're gonna have to do though is take this inside. All right. And we're gonna lay it, probably just leave it in this basket. It's okay, it don't have to be laid flat or anything like that. Probably leave it sitting in this basket. Could be up for up to 2 months, but probably at least a month. Okay, because it has to finish drying out, and it depends on how dry it was when you pulled it off. It might take a little bit longer than a month, maybe say that's 2 months. But then how you gonna tell though is you'll take this, all right, when you're trying to test it and see how it is. Okay, the color should darken a little bit maybe, and then after you see that, you start to question it, right? So then you can maybe knock this against another one, see how it sounds. If it's gonna sound really hard, right? And then like it's like a seed would sound, and then just take a few kernels off of it and see if they put it in the microwave, see if they pop, right? So then once you see if it's to your liking, if it pops, go ahead and take them off the cob, right? And if you happen to be in that spot and don't really know what you're doing to get it off of there, Angela Kay did a video about that we'll link below, and maybe an iCard up here somewhere too, that shows you how her process for taking this corn off the cob. Okay, so here it is. Thank you guys so much for watching. We do appreciate it. My name is Jason. That's Angela Kay. This is Art of Christian Homestead. We love y'all. God bless you and goodbye.